We all know there's a healthcare worker shortage, and university hospitals, with a little help from the Browns, are getting a head start in getting kids interested in a new career. To find out how they're doing it, let's send it back over to senior health correspondent Monica Robbins in Studio B for those details. Hi, Monica.
Hi, Danita. Yeah, this is the 4th year in a row they're doing this. Huntington Stadium is turning into a career expo, and it has nothing to do with football. So the place that may inspire the future healthcare professional is joining me now, of course, is Selena Cunanan. You are the Chief Impact Officer at University Hospitals. How are you putting all of this together at a stadium, no less?
Oh gosh, Monica, thank you so much for having me. Yes, you know, this is the 4th year in a row that we're doing this Youth Summit and now Young Adult Expo at Huntington. We rely on our partnership with the Cleveland Browns Foundation and the Stay in the Game initiative, and so many people to make this event possible. We're really excited to ensure that we're giving kids and young adults a peek into what it could be like for them as in a career in healthcare.
So when you're talking kids and young adults, how does that work?
So this event traditionally had been for youth, so really 8 to 18, kids in 3rd grade and above, through college, just making sure that they knew all the careers that you could do here in Cleveland in healthcare, as healthcare is our largest industry here. But this year, we're also adding young adults in there to make sure that we're hitting people in entry-level jobs to ensure that they know that if they're not in college, if they graduated from high school and they're looking for a career path, that they should come as well, because this is for them as well.
Okay, so I know we're going to put a QR code up that people can scan, because this is a free event.
Yes.
But you do need to register to get tickets to attend.
Yes.
So who all can come to this? Anybody?
Anybody, yeah. So this is really good. It's a family fun event, and making sure that parents bring their children or young adults in their lives. If these kids even show a hint of wanting to go into healthcare, we want them to come, because we know that a lot of times you can't see it unless you can't be it unless you see it. And so for kids to be able to come and interact with our physicians, our nurses, our advanced practice providers, our trainers, to see that, you know, there's so many things that you can do in healthcare here in town.
So there's a lot more to this than just going and meeting a doctor and talking to a doctor. What do they get to do?
Yeah, well, so there's a lot of different things. We do, you know, CPR. They get to do like hands-on CPR training. At my department, the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology, they get to deliver a baby. You know, so we do a lot of simulations about what's really cool about the departments and all the different specialties that they have. It's an amazing event in which our faculty, our employees at university hospitals turn out in mass to spend their Saturdays with the community, ensuring that they're introducing people to the things that they love about the things that they do.
One of the things that's so important about this is getting kids, you know, especially kids of color, minority kids, to get in here and find out what this is all about and understand that these jobs, they can do these jobs.
Yes, we want to tap into our potential here in the youth in the region. We know that we want to keep kids here in town in Northeast Ohio. If healthcare is our biggest industry in town, we need to make sure that they know it's for them. And so many times we know that kids don't often see people that look like them in these jobs. And so if they can see it, they can then dream to say, I can be that one day. And so that's what's really important for us. But know that this event is open to everyone. You know, we want to make sure that everyone knows that they can come. We have kids from, yes, Cleveland Metropolitan School District, but we also have, you know, kids from Willoughby and other school districts all over the region that come to this event.
So it is this coming Saturday.
This Saturday.
From 12:30 to 4.
Yes.
And you need to scan the QR code so you can get to it. We're also putting it on wkyc.com. You can search. What's the name of the event?
Future Shades in Medicine Youth Summit and Young Adult Expo.
All right, so when people go to do this, what has been the reaction from kids in the past?
You know what I've heard a lot from parents is that this has sparked something for their kids to be like, oh my gosh, I want to do this one day, or I want to be a physical therapist one day because I met the physical therapist at the Youth Summit. We have kids coming back every year now to see that wow, like I want to try something different. I want to meet somebody different. We also have our medical students and our partnerships with Case and Neomed. They show up to become a part of that. We also rely on a lot of community partners, such as Newbridge and we're part of the Mayor Bibb's Thriving Youth Series, which we're really proud of. So we want to make sure that kids know that this is for them and that they can do a whole bunch of things in healthcare so that they are interested in staying here in town.
And especially with girls, we might get more girls in STEM, which would be really good.
Yeah, you know, I think what happens with kids too is that once they find something that really interests them, then their curiosity is piqued. And when you start talking to them about, you know, the things you have to do in school, if you want to be in this career, they started getting a little bit more interested in understanding that connection between what they're learning in school in science classes or math classes, and then what that could translate to into a career in healthcare.
Selena, thank you so much. It sounds like an incredible event. I hope it's a huge success. And Danita, if I would have had something like that when I was a kid, maybe I would have studied much more in math. You know?
Because you know what? That is not my subject. As a journalist, I do not do well with numbers.
That's why I do what I do today.
That's right. That's right. All right. Thank you, Monica. Great segment. Great event coming up.
Yes.